Everybody, it's Anne the Purple Goddess. I'm here again doing my weekly storytelling about a tarot card and how it might apply to you. And I'm wearing my purple gloves and my magic wand. Isn't it great? How's everybody doing? It's October. We're into kind of autumn in the Northern Hemisphere, or at least in Canada. We are in autumn. And I just want to do a little shout out before I begin to Ellie, who I had the great privilege of presiding over a virtual crone ceremony. So here's a shout out to Ellie and her cronehood. And when you become a crone, you are crowned a wise woman. And it was a great privilege to do a virtual ceremony. Things are very interesting on the planet, aren't they? What we can do now with Zoom and other interesting things with technology. But before I pull the card today, and we have a good card today, I want to bring us to center and hit the bell 3 times. And the bell is the bell of mindfulness. And it reminds us that every once in a while we just need to be still, listen to the bell, and bring ourselves to center. So are you ready? Take a deep breath. I'll hit the bell 3 times. Isn't that beautiful? So are you ready for the card today? Here it is. So this is a card in the suit of Pentacles. And Pentacles are about our money and our talents. Here we go. So this is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is an interesting card. So this is a person leaning on like a yardstick, sort of in the garden, looking at their pentacles, their money and their talents. And they're kind of, a little puzzled, and they're kind of saying, what do I make of all this? So first of all, politically on the planet right now, we can say, what are we making of all this that's going on? We're stepping back and, we've been forced to work from home and be a little more isolated than we were. And it's, we're having to try and take stock of what's going on. But the person on this card is taking stock of something that's happening in their life. And every once in a while, we need to take stock of what's happening in our life and step back. So this person's kind of stepping back, and they're either looking at all the effort they put into a project or a relationship or whatever, and stepping back and saying, well, I don't know, I kept working and working and working at this, and it's not working. So maybe I need to just let it go. I'm looking at it, I need to let it go, and then pick up a pentacle down here that is something new. So it's either that, or it's, oh my gosh, I'm working. I'm doing really, really well. I'm almost there. I just have to pick up one more pentacle and put it on the heap, and I'm on my way. I'm so tired. I don't know whether I can pick up that pentacle and put it there. So which of these 2 would you say is you right now? Have you put a lot of effort into something and it's just not going? And can you give yourself permission to say, okay, I've learned some lessons here, I'm taking stock, and I gotta let it go? Or are you taking some time out to take stock? And here's the interesting thing about this card. This person's wearing 2 different color boots. So the other way of looking at this, I suppose there's a third way, is to say, okay, I'm taking stock. I need to see this from a different perspective. So maybe I need to put the shoe on the other foot. I need to see something from a different perspective. I'm not going to give up on it completely, but I'm taking stock. And I know what instrument I need to use to make this complete. And, this person's leaning on like a yardstick. When you're in the garden, you need to know what tools to use for different tasks. So you don't dig a hole with a rake, right? Rakes are for raking leaves. So part of the teaching of this card is that we need to make sure that we're using the right instrument to get the job done. So maybe this person's just taking a little time out and saying, well, maybe I need a different tool to finish this off. But I'm kind of afraid to try something new, because what if I'm a failure? Or worse, what if I'm a success? Or better, what if I'm a success? So fear is never a good thing, because it constricts our energy, doesn't it? So when we're afraid of failure or success, we're just constricted and we're stuck. So this is a really interesting card. So in the next 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months, it's the 7 of Pentacles. Think about where you are taking stock in your life right now. And it's okay to contemplate and do the work necessary to figure out what you want to do and how you're going to go forward. That's good. And it's also good to say, all right, if I failed at something, and failure doesn't need to be a negative word, it's always a sign of strength when we lean back and contemplate what we've done. And if something hasn't worked out, we're going to turn around, pick up this pentacle, and start a whole new adventure. So number 7 is associated with the Chariot card. And we talked about the Chariot maybe last week or recently. So soon, once you've done the work, taking stock of a situation, you're going to be able to climb into your chariot and take off, because you're going to be ready. So whatever time you need right now to contemplate something in your life, do it. And go for a walk in nature. Listen to your intuition. Be still. Maybe you need to put the shoe on the other foot and see something differently. Maybe you need to say goodbye. Maybe you need to just find that final effort to bring you to completion. Whatever it is, you can do it. Okay? So I'm going to hit the bell 3 more times. So here's to contemplation with the 7 of Pentacles. And happy fall, everybody, till we meet again. Blessed be. Bye-bye.